I want to support you today in knowing what questions to ask when you're going to be hiring a healer so that you can find the most perfect healer that is going to support your needs. And so, 5 questions that I think will be very supportive. And the first one is really asking about their experience and training. Anybody could have a beautiful Instagram or Facebook profile, but really, when it comes down to it, that's marketing. That does not necessarily mean that they're going to know how to support you in the ways that you need. So do not hesitate to ask, what are you certified in? What is your training? What experience? So that you can feel assured that they are going to be able to help you with whatever it is that you're looking for. Another great question is to ask them what techniques they use or what is their approach. Because every healer is going to be different. Even if you learn a specific training, that healer is probably going to add in their own perspective, their own way of doing it based on their own experiential wisdom in their life and how it's progressed. So ask about their techniques, ask about their approach and what's important to them when they're delivering their services. Another question that is really important, especially when it comes to psychedelic services or more kind of the type of services that are working around trauma, is how do you handle any potential emotional or physical reactions that might arise during a session? So if you're not trained, if a healer's not trained in this, they may not know how to handle when there's a big emotional reaction from a client. I know personally speaking, it wasn't until I got trauma informed in my healing that I really understood how to deal with all these different types of situations. So make sure whoever you're working with that they are able to kind of walk you through their process of how they might handle a difficult situation, especially with psychedelic services. Psychedelic services are unique in the sense that everybody can react differently to medication. Every experience is so unique that the practitioner or facilitator, it's so important that they know how to hold space and that they have a protocol. Okay, so that is really important. Another question, the fourth question that I think is really, really important to ask is, does this healer have testimonials or client referrals that they can, show you that, or you've gotten referred by a client? Because oftentimes, if a healer is tracking their progress and how clients are doing, they're going to have some client testimonials on their website. They're going to have some people that they can, share their experiences. So maybe it's through a video or something like that, but definitely ask if they have testimonials or referrals from past clients that you could look at and get information from so that you get a better understanding of the results and the outcomes that they have had with their past clients. The last question is, how do you handle confidentiality and privacy? So it's really important when you're working with a healer, if you're going to be, sharing some of your most intimate situations and experiences, you want to make sure that they have a confidentiality process or way that they're going about it. Of course, in medical, it's HIPAA, but we're not dealing with medical, we're dealing with alternative medicine here. And many things happen in these type of situations when you're doing different healing modalities. Lots of different things can come up. So you want to make sure that you're working with somebody that understands that you don't want your story shared on social media. You don't want your private information being shared with another client. You don't want to be in a group healing setting and have your healer bring up something very specific that you haven't shared with the group. These are all things that with maturity and wisdom and expertise, space holder, facilitator, healer is going to know that they're not supposed to do. So these are questions to guide you, because here at Healis, we want to see you have the best experiences with the healers that you choose. So these are just a few questions, well, 5 specifically, that will guide you very well in having an incredible healing experience. Let us know below in the comments if this was helpful or supportive. Also, if you have any other questions that you have asked that have been really helpful for you. And we look forward to seeing you again in another video. Take care.